Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose.
Bellingham made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications. Well look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Seedorf plays it short. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that's neat. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And they're back on the ball again. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Eto'o. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Seedorf. Threads one. Decent chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Eto. That has been cut short. McTominay. Played back. Played out to the right. Lam receives it in a wide position. He rises! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Lam with the short one. Drives it, gets his head on it! Another fruitless header.
Vietnam really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he cuts out the supply. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through, climbs up big, and another try! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not a defender in sight, he had all the time in the world.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lam. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Strong running down that left flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's McTominay. And it's Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position. Haaland! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's a good ball. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside. He's got away. And Cruyff! In with the challenge. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Vietnam very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And the game has already resumed here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Seedorf. Look at the space here. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good pressure, determined, intense. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Cruyff. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Vieira. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vieira. Some resolute defending there. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bellingham powering forward here. He's through here. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Oh, well played. Lahm goes back to front. Bellingham. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. McTominay, who's set up one goal so far. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Seedorf. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 22, McTominay.
They've played it short. And this is Ronaldinho. And a chance! Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 21, Frankie de Jong. Substitution in progress.
And he shoots! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Shevchenko. Lahm cuts out the pass. Lovely bit of skill. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Messi considers his options. And it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Bronckhorst. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. De Jong. Beckenbauer. This is De Jong. And this is Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Czech claims it, and the danger passes. Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho chasing after it, chips it through. Shot could be on.
3 minutes at a time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Lovely feet. Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to the... In he goes again! Turan. And that's that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick
Haaland,
announcement today
totally
that
unstoppable
memorabilia
today.
from today's
Everything
match
he
is
touched
now
turned
on
to
sale
goals.
in the stadium hall.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Oh, can he get onto this? Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Gullit, and here's Cruyff. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. And he backs up his goals with...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hangs one in. He's there and gets it away. Bellingham. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Haaland. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Haaland. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, can they get him away? And it's Bellingham. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Still goalless. Thuram. Hullet. It's Bellingham. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Lam. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Haaland swept in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, nice touch. Cruyff. He's cut it out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Haaland gets flagged offside. Chiellini. And it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Then Bronkhorst stood up well to him there. It's run loose here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Seedorf. McTominay. Now it's Bellingham. Good. And he shoots! In he goes again! Goal! Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. That's good play.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Eto'o. Now it's Hullet. Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Distributed tidily. Eto'o.
How many?
And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone long. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Picked out Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrible pass. And a chance! Tries to... And one more try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rijkaard. Strong running down that left flank. Chiellini. It's Hullet. Vieira. And he was quick to react. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Rummenigge. Lovely ball and a real... And the shot! It's there! AC Milan are all square. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And here's Eto'o, done delicately. And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. And here's Eto'o. That has been cut short. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good run down the left. Seedorf. Eto'o. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance here to counter. McTominay.
McTominay really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard. And it's Eto'o. And it's Hullet. McTominay did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lahm. It's a good run down the right. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van Bronckhorst. Seedorf. Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here. Eto'o. Well read, nice interception. And it's McTominay. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Hullet did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McTominay. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rijkaard. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Seedorf. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 11, Cristiano
Now it's
Ronaldo.
Puskás, played out
Number
wide,
9, Erling
showing good
Haaland.
feet.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Puskás.
Number 21, Frenkie de
Well,
Jong.
that might be that,
Number
Peter.
3,
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And here's
Number
Ronaldinho.
18, Chạm.
Substitutions taking place.
Rummenigge!
There will be
Well, now
1
it's a
minute
race for
at
the
a
ball.
time.
Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps
Please be reminded
frustrating
that
until the
drinking is
very
only
end,
allowed in
but
the
we
areas
do
shown on
have
this
a
map.
winner.
Thank you very
Well,
much
this
for your
looked like it had
cooperation.
a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Eto'o. Pinches it off him.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game, quite comfortable in driving the team.
It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great vision. Van Bronckhorst showing good feet. And it's McTominay. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rummenigge. And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gives it back. Early ball. And he was alert to it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Van Bronckhorst. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's an excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Hullet. Could move up a gear here. And it's Lam, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lam is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Cruyff. It's Hullet. And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Lam drives forward on the overlap. Plays it in low. Tries to get it clear. Threads one in. Back in once more. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's heaved it away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Bellingham, and he's in on goal. Chance! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Chance for a shot! Sticks it away!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
McTominay! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
McTominay actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. De Jong with the short one. And Bronkhorst. And here's Haaland. Haaland, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in Bellingham! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Rijkaard. Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Substitutions taking place.
Lam, and he lines header! Harmlessly behind. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Maldini. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Lovely feet. And it's Vieira. Messi. Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Van Bronckhorst. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Vietnam have their third corner. They've played it short. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted.
Might want to be careful there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's been shifted off it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Puskas. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cross to the back, climbs up big! Chiellini is there, and he can get that clear. Hangs up, he goes! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's well positioned here. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. Vieira. Puskas. Mateus. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
And that's that. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Just a quick
Haaland
request
picking
today
up
for
the
everybody
man of
to
the match
please
award,
kindly
and
remove
no
any
surprise
cars
there.
on the road outside the stadium.
Vietnam leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.